So me and Max have just put that on the ramp, thanks to Porsche. Wow, I wasn't expecting that kind of level of aero. I don't know what you think, Max, but they've engineered this car beyond everything.
Every single piece of plastic you see that's shaped on this car is all designed for air. That's all it's designed to be doing, moving air around, pushing it into places it needs to cool, but also to make it more aerodynamic.
Hi there, welcome to another video from Max REVS. I know we're a Cayman channel, but today the focus of this video is a 992 GT3 RS that belongs to BAV. Brooklands kindly allowed us to get it up on a ramp, and you just see what an engineering masterpiece that car is. Everybody talks about the looks, the wing, but we got the car up on the ramp. We had Mike, the Porsche mechanic, to actually look at some of the front kind of control arms on the suspension, and he did spot unique items on that suspension. It is an engineering masterpiece. It's not just the look of the vehicle and the wing. Amazing car. Thanks so much for the owner for allowing us to sort of showcase that on this channel. And if you've been wondering why I haven't been producing a lot of content recently, Mrs. Max REVS kind of has me on lockdown because my eldest kid is doing final year exams, so I'm trying to sort of be there at home if I can help, and I'm not that much of a help. The weather is phenomenal. I'm looking to get a lot more miles put on the Cayman as soon as possible. I'm going to go grab a water. It's really hot out here. Porsche Brooklands, 75 years. Enjoy this video, like and subscribe. What a beauty, what a beauty. So we were just sort of saying that if you were trying to get this car up on a standard ramp, because of the low seals on this, you'd probably have to use jacking blocks. Right?
Yeah, so the car, we'd lift the car up first on jacking blocks before we put the legs under, because obviously of the seals.
Yeah. First one you've seen, Mike, yeah?
First one.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it underneath.
Let's have a look.
Look at how the ducting's done for the brakes.
Jeez.
And all that ducting's there, just to be pushing all that air towards those brakes, same as up here. You've got all the ducting. Every single piece of plastic you see that's shaped on this car is all designed for air. That's all it's designed to be doing, moving air around, pushing it into places it needs to cool, but also to make it more aerodynamic.
It's absolutely mental. Are these, have you noticed these from factory, Mike? Like, you know, they've got these little yellow, is that like some quality control thing that they've got that yellow paint on those?
Yeah, it's probably where someone's gone round to say they've checked it, and they've just, yep, done. We do it ourselves on a big repair sometimes. We've got a lot of nuts and bolts, you can imagine what it's like. Make sure I've tightened it all up. I would personally tend to go round, just make a little mark, just so I know that it's been done.
I mean, the under trays just seem to get more and more expansive, don't they? Like,
and they all do a job. They're either protecting or moving air. Hence all these fins here are all to help move the air. So the exhaust on this is slightly bigger than normal because it will have petrol particulate filters on it to meet the Euro legislation for this car. So that's what all these big cats are here with the particulate filters.
I mean, now that you've done 1,000 miles, you've obviously floored it, yeah? It must sound mega.
And it's getting better. It's not, I don't think it's there 100% yet. I think it still needs a few more miles, but it's definitely more solid, and 9,000 revs does make a difference.
It's even got no vent. What is that saying? Is that a fake vent or something?
No, every vent on a Porsche, especially GT cars, they don't get fake ones.
Something that the owner, Bav, told me is that there's a rear indicator right in there, on that fin section there that goes between, right there, you see it up on screen. That's a rear indicator light, which I didn't know about until I saw it this morning. Was it difficult speccing the car? Like, I know this is launch spec, but...
No, it's fine. It's easy. You know what you want, you know what the spec
you knew you were going
yeah.
this colour as opposed to like...
Yeah, it was always the way, in the red. There was a cross between red and black on the wheels and the sides of the writing, but I had to do red. You can't weigh it off this machine, can you?
No, we can't weigh it,
It's a
no.
shame, isn't it?
We can do the corner weighting and stuff, but we have to get the machine in to do it.
I do.
Yeah, and there's another guy I should introduce you to if you're interested in all that. He's just been to Germany.
Has he?
Oh yeah, he can tell you everything about it.
Would you find this on the previous gen, or do you know if they've like done anything on these?
They all look completely different from any generation before, with them being the way they're obviously a lot smaller for the weight, and you can see they've gone to more of a round style arm now, which is probably for strengthening, because a round circle is a good engineering principle for being strong.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's one of the things that has changed here. And you can see how they've added this extra piece onto the arm here. It's all aerodynamic, so it actually goes down to a
all the
taper
aero underneath it.
that way.
That's it.
That's phenomenal. Yeah. As you say, they've gone to town on the Aero on this car.
Yep. Every single thing is shaped to do a job.
Is
You
it
can
as
really
well-
see the taper on the arm here if you look.
Come on, let's have a look. Yeah, you're the
See.
mechanic, Mike, tell us.
So if you can see, have you got enough light there?
Yeah, I can adjust it out.
So you
yeah.
can see here how it tapers to a very fine point, very fat and round at the front, and then tapers right to the back. That's all for the aero.
So these are the bits I guess people don't appreciate, that it's not all look, it's not all about that wing. That wing is one component of a massively engineered car.
Yeah, I mean, Porsche will develop a car that every single part of it is, as crazy as it looks, will be doing a job.
Yeah. And is it the same thing with the dampers are inverted on this?
Yes, dampers will be inverted in this. I've just noticed as well, you can see the way the track rod ends are mounted. They're double mounted top to bottom. You see, whereas normally you'd have one going up, these are double mounted top to bottom.
So which is the double
Okay.
bit, sorry?
So normally you'd have just a track rod end at the top here, ball joint coming down. This has got a nut top and bottom, squashing that together into that hub to make sure it can't go anywhere.
I have to admit, I know this is a Cayman channel, but this car is flipping awesome. But the presence I get is, you know, like we all know Lamborghinis are quite shouty and stuff,
Yeah.
but I look at this as real class, like engineering class. So like a Lamborghini.
It's a masterpiece.
Oh yeah. And you're driving it and you're putting miles on.
it's
Is it
there
what,
for.
how many weeks you've had it?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You've done 1,000 miles.
I've done 1,300 miles and it'll keep going.
That's impressive.
So now we're going for PPF, and then it'll get PPF with Expo, and then more miles.
Yeah. Well now, Mike, you can now say you've driven a GT3 RS.
I wouldn't class it as driven.
It's a lot closer than a lot of people have got. So
All the aero, all the downforce, and the under trays you saw in the video, absolutely solid. So there's no gaps whatsoever. So I think the next thing we need to do, Max, is take it out for a drive. That's what we need to do next.
special shout out to Bav, the owner. It's not like I know the guy. I reached out to him and he was super warm. He is using his car as Porsche intended.